Okay, Thursday morning in the kingdom, and we survived the staff's birthday yesterday. Brad, the new hire Brad, stuck around till the cake and the beverage was served or whatever, and then he disappeared. He must have, the new generation today, totally useless, don't want to do anything, but they're there to collect the money or for the fun, free times. Yes, well, at least with Brad, he's not always on his phone. Yes, good thing we don't have cell service up here at the end of the world. We have a telephone hooked to a landline sitting on my desk. All right, so this morning we woke up to minus 13, but feels like minus 20. That's not a good way to start your day off at minus 13. All right, on the yo-yo scale, a positive note, plus 10. Ooh, it feels so warm, but feels like minus 4. Oh, once again, highs and lows, ups and downs like a marriage. All right, Amazon also has my 6th book of my writing career. It's the 6th, not my writing career. It's the 16th book of my writing career, 6th book of my Winter Road series. Yes, my Winter Road series. And I call it Russian roulette before that word became a bad word to say. Yes, but that was back when we took risks and did it all, having fun on the winter roads. Now I'm retired. Yes, living the good life, writing books about the fun we had. And no money we made. Yeah, we never got paid. All right, it's free as an ebook from January 9th to the 13th, 2025. Yes, the 13th, not a good day. Plus, it ends on a Monday the 13th. We'll be officially taking that day off because Monday the 13th is worse than Friday the 13th. So you're having a bad, Monday to start with. And then you look up at the calendar and it's the 13th. But we'll dwell on that more later when it is Monday the 13th. All right, let's back up and see all the wood smoke. Yes, it was warm yesterday, but yeah, yeah, ooh, look at those lips. Ooh, yeah. All right. But also, too, it's a cycle. If you look at pictures from 100 years ago, yes, the 1920s. Okay, we'll go 120 years ago. Yes, the 1900s. Yes, those people were having warm days in January because they could take the camera out. Yes, here I am standing here holding a stick with a me phone strapped to the end of it. Yes, an elastic band. Yes, and we worry about it getting cold. So here, back then, 120 years ago, for them to take a picture of their horse and buggy or whatever, it had to be a warm day in January because the camera wouldn't work and the film wouldn't develop. So it's just a cycle. I don't know whoever thought that we Canadians are so cold up here that we live in igloos and all that crap and we play ice hockey, year round. Well, hello. Thanks to the internet, you can see it's actually warm. We have warm days, cold days, just like everything else. Yes. All right, let's see what we got. We might have some sunshine today. I don't know. Yesterday was pretty warm. But also, too, we're going to plow out the front gate today. Yes, we have curse of reverse plugged in so we can go plowing. And it's been almost 2 months that they plowed the neighbor's place there. Oh, well. All he had to do was apologize for blocking me in, and he would have got snow service like he did for the last, 25 years or more. But oh well, you blocked the old guy in, and I'm at the age where I might need medical attention, so I don't think that's very funny when you block me in. Oh well, look at that wood smoke. Look at that. For the Swedish young lady. Also, too, everybody points out that Sweden, yes, everybody thinks of the Swedish kid, but you forget ABBA. Yes, ABBA. Yes, that's what we grew up with. ABBA. Those ladies wore skin-tight outfits. Yeah, same as the guys. We don't notice that. But those ladies wore skin-tight outfits. They were good-looking. They danced and everything on stage. And if you had your ABBA album, you were cool back then. And then we grew up, with Roxette. That was another good-looking lady. Yes, singing that techno pop or something. It was synthesizer music, but that blonde lady could sing. Yes, but she never got to enjoy her wealth or fame. And then we have Sabaton. Yes, Sabaton. That's the heavy metal rock band out of Sweden. Yes, these are all Sweden bands. So it's just not the Swedish kid that Sweden's known for. But Sweden is known for good bands. Sabaton writes a lot of military history songs. Yes, the Bismarck and all that kind of stuff. Plus, they did a remake of Lemmy. Yes, Lemmy Kilmister, whatever. Born to Loser, Live to Win. They did a remake of his 1916 song. Yes, yes. But you have to remember, Lemmy was more than just a frontman for Motorhead. He wrote a lot of songs. 3 of his songs that Ozzy Osbourne did, gave him the most money. Yes, so that's it for the history lesson. We gotta go. Here comes the boss. Okay, the quick video before we walk the dogs. Yes, they're barking and getting excited because they know I did my morning intro. It was a little long today, but that's okay. All right, so less than 30 minutes, or more like 20 minutes. That stove is hot. I've turned it right down. The dampers, or the vents closed down, the door's closed, and the damper is closed. All I did was throw this crappy wood off the floor we've been burning since Christ was a cowboy. And this thing puts out heat. Yes, it's got some heat. The furnace in the shop here has turned itself off. And when we open the curtains, this part of the shop, it seems to be cooler. So as soon as you open the curtains, the furnace cuts in. But that's normal. It's either this or nothing. Remember, we could be outside in a tent. All right, so the staff picked up a package yesterday, and we're very pleased with Princess Auto. They actually shipped them this stuff locally. It came out of Winnipeg, so we got pretty good service. We're not waiting 9 to 10 days for it to travel 3,000 kilometers from a store on the West Coast or whatever. All right, so these are the gifted blades we got in April of 2024. They were cut pretty good, yes. And all right, so then they had these on sale too. These are like $24 for a pack. They were $11.99. It was 50% off. So we'll give it a try. I like the way they hanging them here. So somebody at Princess Auto was thinking, we have a damaged box or package of tie wraps. The little thingy don't fit in the slide hook or the display. Hang them on a tie strap. Yeah, it's pretty smart thinking. Also too, we found out with these gifted blades, we were gifted these blades. Okay, see, it says for metal blades. Yeah, bimetal. Ooh, bimetal. Oh, we never got into that. All right, so we're finding out they break out in the cold. They just snap right off. They seem to break and break and break. But the main thing is we were able to use them. We were able to keep cutting. So in the past, we had bought some blades. These are absolute junk. They were on sale because that's the joys of not being able to travel out into the world to see what's on display or whatever. We just go by the online catalog. We never throw anything out, even if it's bent, broken, or damaged. We have to use it one more time. So we had saved ourselves one of the good gifted blades from last April. And you can see we've, how would you say, used them pretty good. Yes, they work and work and work. We're very pleased. Oh, and there's another one of those that snap right off. And we just keep going. We keep going. That's why I'm a welder, not a carpenter, I guess. All right, so we'll be cutting up some big trees this afternoon when the staff shows up sober. Okay, me again. I figured I'd video this before the wind gets up. It's getting nasty out here, just like in Saskatchewan. All right, so this is the hose shack. That's the hose shack door. It's a lap joint with the weather stripping. Notice the snow and everything is still on that door. So we're not having heat loss going up through the top and melting the snow up here. That's why we have to put these ridge caps or lips or whatever on, splash guards, flashing, whatever you're going to call it. So over here, we were having troubles with this one. But then again, the guy who installed it wasn't thinking. Yes, he was drunk. Oh, wait, that was me. I don't know why I cut it over here. Oh, wait, it was to go around the rafter. So cutting it there caused the water to melt on top because you got air movement or warm air from the hose shack doors going up. All right, so then it leaked down on the inside here. So yesterday was a warm day. You can see the icicles there. All right, so let's check to see how well my weather stripping or improvements of the gasket go. All right, so there we go with the lap joint. Trying to do it quickly. It's warm in here. All right, so there we go. So we've kind of sealed it in. We have frost or whatever. We can improve that next summer because it's really hard to work with weather stripping in this temperature. So we stopped the, how would you say, the icing up. All right, that's what we want. So this is sealing up pretty good under the conditions. And this hose shack is on real how warm it is. This stove being turned down most of the time is keeping it in there very warm in here. And then with the fan blowing it into the loader shed over there, that really helps the dogs. They're really appreciating that. And once again, we have to thank the YouTube subscriber, Kingdom followers, for helping us out with air movement over there. I was smart enough to cut the hole to push the air in, but I didn't cut the hole down at the back, at the lower, to bring the cold air back in. So I wasn't getting air circulation. So once again, our YouTube channel, yes, our YouTube channel is the learning channel because we're all learning. All right, let's go have some coffee with some beverage so we can recover from yesterday. Okay, 11 o'clock in the kingdom, but I have set times for on the computer. If I stay on the computer answering comments, emails, and stuff like that, I'll never get anything done. Oh, wait, that's the life we're leading. So I have set times. We're English. We set the times. We have to walk away from the computer and get things done. So here's a good sign that the curse of reverse will be able to go out plowing this morning or this afternoon. There's no snow on the hood because it's melting off. So that means the block heater's working. Yes. And we had the timer plugged in over there. So this thing kicked in at 3 o'clock in the morning to warm up the motor so we can take it out. So that gives it about 8 hours, 9 hours of, how would you say, warmness or warming up, which is good enough. Okay, the picture at the end of the screen here that we have for the book or whatever shows the Screaming Ford on the cover of the Russian roulette book. That is the only picture we had to flip around because when we stop on the road, Winter Road up on the north there, north of the kingdom, we're pulled over to the passenger side. Yes, the Canadian passenger side, which is here. Okay, that's the Australian and English driver's side. Okay, so we had to flip the picture to get it so it will lined up on the cover of the book because we're always parked against the snowbank and the picture's taken from the other side. So the hard part was when we were writing the books and putting them on Amazon, we needed, how would you say, these pictures with the details on, how would you say, going to the right. So the only way you can tell that it's different is the Ford logo is spelt backwards. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. It's been a few years. Well, it's been 4 years since we wrote those books. Yes, 4 years to 2021. That's unreal. Also too, yesterday when I had the mini hoe out, I used it to clean the snow ridge away from the trailer so I'm not, how would you say, slip and fall. We can't have a slip and fall accident at my age. So everything is looking good. So that's the joys of having a mini hoe. You can just reach out, clean up the area, get everything done. Everybody laughed at us when we bought a mini hoe because it was such a cute little item, but it's a powerful little machine and very handy. Like if we had a bobcat or something like that, it wouldn't be very handy because one, how do you get in and out of a bobcat when you're old? The mini hoe, you slip on, you slip up and slip down and fall off it too. Yes, that's why we enjoy it. So that's how we use the mini hoe to make our life a lot easier here in the kingdom. And just look at those flags, looking good.
Thursday morning in WHO-ville, it's just after 10 a.m. and as you can see, it is snowing out here. It's been on and off snowing since last night, so let's head inside, let the dogs all make breakfast, then at 1 p.m. I'll head over to the kingdom and see what we're doing today. Thank you everybody for the birthday wishes. I didn't do very much. 12 p.m. and I'm just getting ready to make lunch. Looks like the sun is shining, but it is pretty windy right now, so let's head inside, see if the dogs want to go out and make lunch. I'll be having leftover chicken dinner from last night because it was delicious. Almost 1 p.m. and I'm just finishing up lunch. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's minus 17 degrees Celsius, which is 1 degrees Fahrenheit. We would have the feels like on the bottom. It is pretty windy out here right now, so let's head inside, get ready, and head over to the kingdom. Just after 1 p.m. and I made it to the kingdom. I filled up a jerry can of diesel and the skidoo before I came to the kingdom. For one jerry can of diesel, it was $28 at $1.70 a liter, and I got a total of 22 liters, which isn't bad. Then I put $20 in the skidoo. Now let's head outside and see what my dad's doing. Sure is windy out here this afternoon. Sounds like my dad got cursory reverse out and he is down at the front gate, so I'll head on over and see what he's doing. Pretty sure we're just plowing out the front. That way if we have to get out of the kingdom, we have an open road. 1:30, I'm down at the front gate now. Sorry about all the wind noise. It is pretty windy out here this afternoon. My dad is just clearing the snow off the driveway here and opening everything up. It is way too windy to record up on the front of the driveway there. As you can see, the wind is blowing pretty good, so sorry about the last two videos. I bet you they have a lot of wind noise. Had to do the snow down at the gate as well because I couldn't open the gate when I came to the kingdom, but my dad pushed all the snow back and now this gate opens up all the way. I grew up riding on this gate. We'd swing it back and forth whenever we'd come down to close the gate at the end of the day. It is way too windy to film down here, so I'm going to head back into the kingdom and go fill the tubs out of the long trailer and wait for my dad to be done plowing the front gate out. In behind the house now, and I'll quickly fill up the tubs when my dad finishes out the front gate. Then I don't think we'll be doing very much after that because it is windy out here. Wouldn't be so cold if it wasn't for that wind. 2 p.m. and I just got all the tubs filled. My dad showed up just in time to bring the one back around to the shop, and then I'll bring these over to the hose shack. It is still pretty windy out here, so I don't think we'll be doing much. Just after 2 p.m. we got everything back up to the shop and the hose shack. I'm officially done in the kingdom, so I'll grab my dog treats and head on back into WHO-ville and do the weather at 5 p.m. It is a slow motion day for me as I am recovering from my birthday.
Okay, it's 3:45. Yes, old school time, so that's 3:45 for the new generation. Yes, 3:45. So we didn't get much filming done today because it's windy outside the kingdom. Yes, the kingdom is a treed area or whatever, so we don't notice the wind. But when we go out to the highway there, ooh, it felt like we were in Saskatchewan. So the little TD6, yes, the TD6 with a temporary gas motor from a farm tractor in the United States of America. Everybody seems to jump on the fact, oh, it's a TD6 with a gas motor. It's a T6. No, listen to what I say, listen or read what I write. Oh, wait, that's a Nightwish song. Yes. All right. Yes, I forget the name of that song, but it's a good song. Oh, I wrote a story or wrote a chapter in my book for that. Oh, let's stay focused. It's chilly out here. All right, so the little TD6 knows the cursor reverse did good. And see the big holes in the track pads? All right, see those big holes? Those are factory holes to let the snow out. And guess what you get? You get some very distinctive tracks when you drive it through the yard here. So it looks like one of those military muskeg buggies or whatever from Russia. Ooh, I mean the Soviet Union. That seems to be a better word. So it gives you a neat track design. And look at that sun. It's setting in the south there. And look at the flags. We got them flying pretty good over here. Yes, look at them go. They're enjoying themselves. Okay, to finish out the day, seems how it's getting colder and colder by the minute. There's the garden hose from the shop. We're pumping it up to the house. We usually do it first thing in the morning, but we're doing it now because tomorrow morning could be colder. And then playing with the water in the cold, that's not good. So let's see what the flags are doing over here. There, that looks better. We have some color there. We like color because I'm colorblind and we're having fun. Okay, I don't know if anybody knows what it is to deal with pumps and trying to get them primed. I remember growing up in the Pink House down in Alexander, Manitoba. Yes, they hate me too. But in the Pink House, Dad had a pump here in the crawl space under the house or whatever. And we'd have to crawl in there, and we were young kids or whatever, we could fit under there to prime the pump. So all we did was sit there and pour water, take the bolt out or the plug here, pour water down, and hope it would catch and everything. But those are those cast iron pumps. Now we have these things that are called jet pumps or something. These are easy to prime, but this pump is set up to drain. And then when the furnace was acting up and the wood stove wasn't burned the other day, I drained this pump as a safety precaution because that's the last thing we need. So to get it up and going, we have to have the water pump running in the shop here in case we have a fire, because we always make sure we have water in the tank. So all you do is close your valves to drain everything. Close, close, and then leave that one open, and you pour water down the top here. You have to go really slow, and it lets the bubbles out. And then when this is full, guess what? We can, start the pump, and, well, after you close that, start the pump, and then we can, have water pressure. That sound there, that's coming back from the house. All right, because the house is higher than this pump. So I shut the pump off to do the video because it'll cut in when I'm speaking the most. So that was water coming back. So I got to hustle here. And also too, since how we're taking the fan out for weekly services, I didn't feed the wires through the hole. And safety first here at the end of the world. Yes, wear your condoms. Oh, did I say that? So you have to make sure, because this is a lot electrical open here and we're playing with water. So last week when I pumped water to the house, I was able to put the panel back on. So for safety first, in case we splash some water, I shut the main breaker off. All right, so there's the breaker off for the furnace, the shop furnace, and then I put the bug spray here. Yes, the bug spray to keep the mosquitoes away. It really works good at this temperature for some reason. So when I clean, if I forget to turn the furnace back on tonight, I'll walk around the shop and go, why the hell is the bug spray there? Yes, why the hell? So then I would think because I'm old and I'll probably be inebriated tonight when I'm figuring out why there's bug spray there. that's when I'll realize that I shut it off. So safety first at the end of the world, because it's a long flight to the south for 3 hours in an airplane. If the plane can fly, it's called a medevac, and that's when they give us the good drugs. That's why we drink vodka. All right, let's get this water pumping up and we can call it a day.
4:30, and this is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's minus 21 degrees Celsius, which is minus 5 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the bottom. It would have been a nice day if it wasn't for that wind. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out, make supper, and end my day.
Okay, it's 12 minutes after 4 p.m. By the time I walk the dogs and finish my end of day video, it'll be 4:30, and that's enough time for the timesheet. Look way up there. There's the moon. It's getting to be a full moon. Ooh, the vampires will be out. All right, let's go and see what we got going here. Look at the wood stoves. They're looking good in that wind. Yes, the wind. All right, we got some clear skies. It's sunny. Ooh, it's a nice colors. I like the colors. Yeah, right. I'm colorblind. All right, look at the flags. Now those are colors. Yes, I untangled them this morning, and they're still not tangled up, which is a good thing. So that means I untangled them correctly. All right, let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer, make a video, and get working on that book, Skill Saw Loggers. I should have finished it back in November, but I got sick. I had the cold, the flu, everything, and then Christmas. Oh, yeah, I wasn't sober enough to write a book. All right, let's go get that done, and we'll talk to you later.